Air by Ben Affleck wills itself to success. The endearing and interesting Air, starring Ben Affleck, toes the edge between triumph and failure. It's a perfect way for the director to wrap up his investigation of drama and its subgenres. We are at fault, every single time. Perfect outcomes, not a flawless method, are what matter. If you break the law, fight the law. The second and third Night Company principles are listed below. They assisted American businessman Phil Knight in creating his global conglomerate and were contained in a 1977 memo from marketing executive Rob Strasser. Nike's swoosh logo is thought to have been influenced by the Greek god Nike's victory-related wings. She is rumored to have participated in the Titanomachy, a series of conflicts between the Titans and the Olympians, alongside Zeus. Zeus, Poseidon, Aphrodite, Athena, and Apollo are pitted against the younger pretenders in the narrative as the elder gods. It makes sense that Nike, with a market cap of over $30 billion, would draw inspiration from or borrow from old mythology to establish its own history. Money and commerce are the new religion in the modern, capitalist society. In fact, this transfer of authority is symbolized by the acquisition of the goddess Nike. Nike had to compete with Adidas, Converse, and other firms, unlike the Olympians who had to fight for control of the world of men. Yet, these competitions are not normally the material that great fiction is made of. On the other hand, principle number 6 states that this is as much about battle as about business. The conflict that resulted in the creation of the Air Jordan brand is the subject of director Ben Affleck's film Air. Affleck portrays Knight, while Matt Damon's portrayal of John Paul Vincent Sonny Vaccaro, the director's longtime friend and co-screenwriter, takes center stage. In 1984, Nike trails Converse and Adidas in the market for professional basketball shoes. Knight alerts Sonny about the danger facing the basketball division due to the yearly poor sales. In response, Sonny leads the bold effort to sign only one player in the 1984 NBA draft rather than the 3 or 4 originally planned, Michael Jordan. Sonny goes on the offensive, breaking the rules to sign the guy he feels will become an NBA icon, unfazed by Michael's public preference to sign with Adidas. Ironically, he ends up displeasing David Falk, the agent for Jordan and Knight. Along with Strasser, businessman Howard H. White, and shoemaker Peter Moore, they conceived the unique shoe, Air Jordan. Building on Gus Van Sant's 1997 film Good Will Hunting, which he co-wrote with Damon, Affleck's 2007 criminal thriller Gone Baby Gone established him as a real director of talent. The Alex Convery-penned film Air demonstrates Affleck's subtle interest. The 2010 film The Town, a crime thriller with a Boston setting, and the 2012 film Argo, written by Chris Terrio, Tony Mendez, and Joshua Behrman, blended drama and suspense before turning into a thriller. With the 2016 gangster movie Live by Night, which is set in Florida, Affleck just made a comeback to crime. More closely related to Argo is Air. Is it accidental that this is the only other movie Affleck hasn't written? Both are dramas, and while Air doesn't have the same suspense-filled climax as Argo, it does have some dramatic tension. Air, a movie that is unmistakably a drama, is a suitable conclusion to the director's in-depth investigation of drama and its subgenres. I must admit that I enjoy seeing movies that focus on processes and small details as the characters struggle through issues and piece together the information they are attempting to uncover or grasp. This form of storytelling is used by Air. Why did Sonny have the audacity to sign Michael Jor? The actors give their roles life. First and foremost, Air is a fun, uplifting movie. Convery's writing and the acting are reminiscent of Aaron Sorkin's trademark hyper chatter. Convery's strategy in this instance is more somber than a condensed Sorkin drama. It will be difficult for audiences uninterested in conversational cinema to appreciate Air's vibrant charm. The characters enjoy speaking, so they do. But Affleck recognizes the importance of those more reflective times. Jordan's mother, played to perfection by Viola Davis, is a reassuring figure who acts and speaks with intention. The filmmaker cleverly permits a small break of, whenever possible, maintain silence. A glance or a character's body language might convey more than words. The charming and interesting Air toes the edge between victory and failure. Only at the end of the narrative does it cease pleading for our respect and begin demanding it. When Sonny notices the Jordan family reunion stumbling, he makes an unexpectedly potent speech. It reminds me of Don Draper's well-known Kodak sales spiel from Mad Men. Sonny informs Michael that his narrative is typical of America, that we build people up just to destroy them, and that the hardest part of the mountain is not the ascent but the descent. He shares